Welcome to my channel. I'm Gary Wuryawan, and today I want to share my cameras and lenses that I will bring on my upcoming vacation. Let's go! So next week I will be going on a short vacation getaway with my wife and my friends on a nearby town, and I thought I will share to you what I'm going to bring in terms of cameras, lenses, and also other photography accessories. I will be going for 2 nights only, so this is not really a long trip, and also photography is not the main focus of this trip. This is just a little getaway, a little vacation, just trying to get off from the routines and try to refresh ourselves. So this is not really a serious photography trip. There's not really any photo objects or specific locations that we want to visit, but I thought I will still carry my photography gear anyway, so that if I find something interesting I can still capture it or record it in video. Anyway, in terms of what I bring in this trip, I wanna keep it simple, I wanna keep it somewhat minimalist, not too much gear so that I can still enjoy the trip, but I still wanna capture as many things as possible, especially I wanna capture the sceneries if there's any opportunity for landscape photography. I still wanna document the trip, photograph a little bit of food, maybe a little bit of environmental portrait of my wife and my friends, and maybe also a little bit of more serious portraits. I'm still not sure about that. Also, if there's a little bit of wildlife or potential faraway objects that I want to capture, then I will still want to be able to capture those things. First, let's talk about camera. You all know that I'm using Micro Four Thirds camera gear, and I will bring my Micro Four Thirds camera during this trip, obviously. And my main camera of choice for this trip will be the Panasonic G85 that's currently recording this video. This is really a great camera for travel. It can do really great still pictures as well as video. I can record talking heads video if I need to, or a little bit of vlogging and capturing b-roll using this camera. And yeah, I will bring the G85 and also some lenses, and the G85 will be my main camera for capturing moments, for capturing still pictures and video. Although the G85 is only 16 megapixel, I think it really produces more than good enough image quality for what I need for social media, for viewing in the computer, for digital viewing. So it's not really a big problem if the megapixel is not big. I mean, I'm not gonna print it, I'm not gonna do anything crazy with the image, I'm just gonna enjoy it digitally anyway. And yeah, I'm not going to bring the GX8 this time because I thought I wanna keep it minimalist, just one camera body. I don't want the extra burden of the secondary camera body. Usually if I go on a longer trip and if photography is something that's a big part of that trip, then I will also bring the GX8, but not this time. Although I'm not bringing the GX8 on this trip, I will still bring a secondary body with me, and that is the Panasonic LX100 compact camera. So this guy right here will back up the G85 with its built-in lens, which has an equivalent focal length of 24 to 70mm in full frame. And this will be more of a casual camera for capturing candid moments, spontaneous moment with my friends, with my wife, and also it has a really great manual control, great image quality, and also it can do great b-rolls for video. So yeah, this will be a great addition for my upcoming trip. So now let's talk about lenses. I've already shown you one of my lenses that I will bring, which is the built-in lens of the LX100. Now I'm gonna show you the other lenses. I plan to only bring 2 lenses. I don't want to bring too much lenses in this trip because it's only 2 nights, and once again, this is not really a photography kind of trip. This is just a relaxing kind of getaway, little vacation kind of trip. So I just want to bring as little as possible. And The first lens that I will bring obviously will be the Panasonic Leica 8-18mm f2.8 to f4. So as some of you might already know, this is a newer addition in my photography toolbox, and I really think that this will be a great lens for travel, simply because this is an ultra wide angle lens, and usually when you travel you want something wider to capture the whole scenery. If you encounter a really great landscape, then you can capture it with an ultra wide angle lens. But this is not just any ordinary ultra wide angle lens. This can zoom in to about 18mm, which is moderately wide, and it's already a little bit tighter. It's very useful for environmental portrait, for food photography, for just casual walk around. So not just for landscape, but it can do so many things with just one lens. This is also weather sealed. It has a relatively large aperture of f2.8 at its widest focal length, so that if you encounter lower light situation, or if the lighting is not really that great, then you can open the aperture to f2.8 and get enough light to get fast enough shutter speed. So this is really useful for that. Next lens is my Olympus 75mm f1.8. So I already have this lens for so many years. This is my favorite portrait lens, but I never actually bring it out for travel. I never use it for travel photography. I never bring it, on a trip with me. So this is the first time I bring it for a trip. And yeah, this is my favorite portrait lens. It has a really long focal length of 75mm, which is medium telephoto, and large aperture of f1.8. And the combination of these two creates a really wonderful background blur or bokeh. So this is really nice for portrait, for detailed shots, and also for faraway landscapes, for shooting something that is, really distant object. So yeah, this is really useful for this kind of stuff, and I'm really hoping for this trip that this lens will get used. I'm planning to take portraits of my wife and also of my friends, and I really hope that this will deliver great result as it usually does. Also on this trip, I will bring my magnetic ND filters by K&F Concept. This is really wonderful because it allows me to shoot long exposure photography easily, especially if I encounter waterfall or something like that. And this is magnetic, so it snaps onto the lens instantly and it stays right there. It's not gonna move if I shake the camera, and also it's not gonna degrade the image quality. And this is just such a pleasant to use. This is really useful for traveling. It's very convenient, and yeah, I really enjoy using the K&F Concept ND filter magnetic. And that also means that I will bring my tripod. My travel tripod is the Surui travel tripod, and I will also use the Ulan Z ball head that I installed into it. And this will be useful for group portraits if I want to take selfie of group portraits, and also for longer exposure kind of stuff, and also for night photography. Also on this trip, I am planning to bring my off-camera flash rig, this little guy right here, which consists of my speedlight, the Viltrox JY610 Mark II little speedlight right here, and also the transceiver system, which is the Yongnuo RF603C Mark II. So I will hand hold it like this while I'm holding the camera and try to aim it to my subject or something like that. This will be useful for portraits, but we'll see if I'm going to bring it or not. Other accessories that I will bring will be my little Rode microphone. This is the Rode Video Micro, and if I need to do a little bit of talking headshots for my vlog or something like that, then this microphone will do the job. This will connect easily into the G85, and although the sound quality is not the best of the best, this is good enough for YouTube videos in my opinion, and this is also very convenient. For my camera bag of choice for this trip, it will be the Ona Prince Street messenger bag. This is a really nice messenger bag. I love messenger bag for travel because you can easily access your gear and you don't have to fumble around with your bag. And yeah, this messenger bag has a really nice padding inside so that it will protect your cameras and lenses from all elements, from all shocks, from drops, and all those kind of things. And also, this is a nice enough messenger bag that doesn't look like a camera bag, so you can still look fashionable when you walk around. last but not least, for creating videos, I will also bring two of my favorite non-micro four thirds cameras on this trip for recording B-rolls and also A-roll as well. I will bring the Insta360 Go 2, this little action camera right here, if I want to do something little crazy with the B-rolls, or also for B-rolls in general if I need a wide angle kind of stuff. This is really convenient. If I don't want to use my micro four thirds camera to record video, this will do it because this is such a convenient little camera. This is so small, I can just put it in my pocket and it's always ready with me at all times. And also I will bring the DJI Pocket too if I want to vlog while I'm walking, while I'm on the road. And this is just very convenient, very inconspicuous, because sometimes if I vlog with the G85, it's too obvious. It makes me feel a little bit embarrassed, if you understand what I mean. So with the Pocket 2, this is more convenient, this is more inconspicuous, and I can just be more casual with my vlogging when I'm talking. And with the DJI Pocket 2, I will use the Rode Video Mic Me microphone connected to the do-it-all handle of the DJI Pocket 2 so that I can get better audio. Or if it's too windy, then I can also use the built-in wireless mic that comes with the DJI Pocket 2 as well. And that wraps up today's video. So that is all for today's video. I hope that you find this video to be useful. Please comment down below if you have any question about what I bring on this upcoming trip. And also if you want to share what you usually bring for a trip, then please also comment down below and I will read your stories as well. Also, don't forget to support my small channel by liking this video, sharing this video and subscribing to my channel down below. It will really help me to motivate me to keep making these videos for you. Thank you, goodbye.